I want to greet you today in the name of the lovely Lord Jesus Christ to the city elders of the Tulsa metropolitan area, across the state of Oklahoma and beyond. I have a powerful word for you today and two very important announcements, so stay tuned. First of all, as a leader and an influencer, when I come across a principle or a truth that I think will be a blessing to you, and it's been a blessing and an encouragement to me, I want to pass it on to you. Now, here are 4 principles or 4 steps to high achievement. Interestingly enough, they correspond very closely to the 4 wise creatures in the book of Proverbs that I'll mention to you in just a moment. But here they are. I think they'll minister to you. They touch me, not in terms of emotionally, but I mean cognitively, intellectually, and in terms of planning and strategizing and achieving. Here we go. A dream or a vision written down and dated becomes a goal. A dream or vision written down and dated becomes a goal. Secondly, a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. Number 3, a plan organized and prioritized becomes a strategy. And number 4, a strategy implemented with persistence and persistent action becomes a reality. A dream or vision written down with a date becomes a goal broken down into steps becomes a plan organized and prioritized becomes a strategy, and a strategy implemented or taken persistent action becomes a reality. Okay, now here's the 4 creatures in Proverbs that Solomon said, these are exceeding wise: the ant, the coney, the locust, the spider. The ant has a strategy. It starts in the summer, starts early, start now. Secondly, the coney overcomes its weakness by hiding in the rocks. It overcomes its weakness by having a strategy. The locust works in unity, and the spider, tenacity. Start early, have a strategy, work in unity, and be persistent or tenacious. That's how you will achieve a great goal. Now, you can do small goals by yourself, but you can't reach anything of significance unless you're working as a team, collaboratively, cooperatively, with many others. So God bless you on that. 2 minutes of powerful, transforming truth. This Thursday, Aaron Helland will be with us from Sao Paulo, Brazil. July the 24th, this Thursday, 8:30 a.m. at the Cityplex Towers. Hope to see you there. It's going to be a blessing. And then lastly, a very important announcement. Our August banquet is on the 7th at the Glenpool Conference Center. Now, listen closely. We have none other than Clare Lopez, who joined the CIA as a career operations officer after graduating from Syracuse University in the postgraduate program in international relations. She has extensive experience in counterintelligence with a regional focus on the former Soviet Union, Central and Eastern Europe, and the Balkans. She's done a lot of research also in the Middle East. Her appointments with the CIA have taken her to over 24 nations. She speaks multiple languages, including Bulgarian, French, German, Russian, Spanish. She's a delightful person she's just absolutely brilliant, and God's used her in a marvelous way. After 2 decades with the CIA, she became the Vice President for Research and Analysis for the Center of Security Policy, where she worked as a project manager in counter-jihad intelligence. She's also so many accolades. Vice President of the Intelligence Summit, Senior Fellow at Clarion Project, co-founder of the Iran Policy Committee, Professor at Center for Counterintelligence and Security Studies, Senior Scientific Researcher at the Battelle Memorial Institute, Senior Intelligence Analyst of Subject Matter Expert, previously produced technical threat assessments for the United States embassies at the State Department. And she's just got a lot of information on those things that are the greatest threats for American security and stability. So we've had Claire before. She's a tremendous speaker, a tremendous breadth of experience and understanding, and she's a blessing. She'll be a blessing to you. So registration will not open until this Thursday, and so keep your eyes open for that. I'll let you know by text and also by email. You're not going to want to miss this banquet. She's going to be a blessing, and she has before been a blessing to city elders. So don't miss this Thursday. Aaron Helland from Brazil, from Sao Paulo, will be with us. And this Thursday also get registered for the August banquet. Now, I'll just let you know ahead of time, in September, we have former FBI agent John Guandolo, who's going to be sharing with us about the Islamic threat, not only globally, but also in the United States of America. So we're going to have great speakers, great events. You don't want to miss it. Love you. Hope to see you this Thursday, the same day you can register for the banquet. Bye.
Join the movement to change the world. CityElders.com.